Hello, 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 everyone. It is I,
Yep.
Dark Person, and my friends.
Your name is
Introduce.
Darky,
Welcome
dude.
to Nick at Night.
Shut up. Introduce yourselves.
3 months later, we haven't done a fucking podcast. My name is Klondike. I'm the secondary host of this bitch.
Self-proclaimed secondary host. Alright.
It's me, the ninth host of the podcast, Klondike.
That's right. I had a body swap with Genocide Giraffe.
Alright.
Hello, I'm Klondike's third schizophrenic voice in his head.
He's my sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, I stand over him and just tell him that no one loves him.
Morbid!
Stop doing that. It's my job.
Shut up, schizophrenic voice number 4.
Why am I number 4?
Because number 1 decided, and that's Klond.
It's called Klondike 12 because I have 12
Well,
schizophrenic.
who's number 2?
Kylie.
Yep.
Kylie's number 2.
I guess Kylie could be it.
I didn't know you were doing an intro. I'm Kylie.
Can Morbid fucking introduce herself so we can introduce Kylie, who's already been introduced now? God, this is a fucking mess.
Jesus. Alright, my name's... Shut up. My name's Morbid. I'm the bitch of this fucking group. Yeah. I'm the only fucking female.
You
Wow.
just slapped Kylie in the face there, Morbid.
Great intro.
Oh my gosh, shit.
You're forgetting our other female diversity hire, Kylie. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Okay, and also we have our newest member. And we, for some reason, introduce a new member every single fucking episode. Kylie, say
I keep
hi.
finding him on the streets. I don't know what to do with him anymore.
What's up?
You think in episode 10 we'll have like 10 members or some shit?
Just keep multiplying.
We have how many fucking members?
Klondike keeps going through traumatic events and just adds to his repertoire of schizophrenic voices.
I don't know, I feel like 10 people in a podcast is like way too much.
That is a lot. That is a lot of
No,
people.
it's not enough. You don't understand. We need more.
Why?
Anything more than 7 is it's just a conference. All right.
Yeah,
We don't need
fun.
that.
We were supposed to
Well,
record
it's-
an episode, right?
So, guys.
Huh? No.
So, guys. It's been about 3 months since the last podcast. How's everybody been? Any updates?
Has it actually been 3 months?
Yes.
It really hasn't been 3 months.
Yes.
Last time we
Oh.
recorded was like December.
Oh.
January.
Still 3 months.
Y'all aren't very productive.
Yeah, I quit my job.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
productive.
Like, super on this shit, man.
Alright. Look, not my fault at all entirely.
Ah,
I
it
got
was all
that done
Genocide
the
Giraffe's
moment
fault.
I had that. I got it done in one night.
Nah,
This
that was-
motherfucker Darky over
nah,
here.
That was me. Sandy here was the one that took 3 months to finish editing the podcast.
No offense, Darky, that was you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I have to throw you under the bus. You have to get ran over. Sorry.
Doesn't
I'm the
matter.
fucking driver. If I get run over, you're all going with me. Okay.
It's like that one video of the bus going 100 miles per hour and it hits a speed bump or something and says the kid's flying. Yeah, that's you. You're the speed bump.
Oh my god, this stupid like can't you when you're driving and the stupid blue sedan runs over all those kids.
Triple kill.
Oh my God.
Quadruple.
No, it was
Pentakill.
10 kills. He
Yeah,
killed,
if
he
we get
killed
the,
like
if we get the fat kid, we get 2 extra kills.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing's gonna get fucking taken off of YouTube because we just mentioned dead children.
Yeah, no, that's really
I
bad.
feel like we mentioned a lot worse in here than that. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, if YouTube allows fucking dead corpses, you know, they'll allow anything. Whatever.
Listen, they allow true crime podcasts, and they also allow weed smokers. I doubt talking about dead kids would be anything bad.
I need to do the Logan
True
show.
crime is a bit different to fucking joking about dead kids. I'm not gonna lie.
That is very different.
I mean, yeah.
They're both. True crime is like.
I mean, yeah. That's that's very different.
But in the true crime, some kids do die. You know, there is true crime
but
about.
it's not really a joke.
Yeah,
it's generally discussing it. Like,
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's a joke at all. Like, it's not a joke. Period. Like, it's fucking disgusting what happened to them.
Morbid thinks murder's a joke.
I mean, your murder might be a joke by the end of the night.
God.
that was a rough one. You should.
That was a threat. That's illegal.
Oh my
really
god,
do double
I
take
don't.
on that death threat.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too lazy to actually get up, go over there, kill him, and then hide the body. Okay.
How are we supposed to know that? You could just say that to lower their sense of
moving on from the
security.
topic of death, Claude was saying that he wanted to talk about EA. Go on.
What did EA do this time?
Oh, I guess this is ours podcast now. Okay.
I am changing the subject.
Like, I don't even know where the fuck he lives, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, Klondike.
Back to EA.
What?
Talk about EA.
Fuck, I had something for EA and I totally forgot about it.
Great.
Oh no, it was E3.
Okay.
E3 got canceled this year, guys.
It
Oh.
did?
It did.
Is that-
No, they canceled it permanently. That's what I heard.
It's
did.
permanently
Oh.
canceled. No,
Yeah.
so E3 2022 has been permanently canceled. And for right now, there's no actual like proper like reason for what's going on.
No.
It said it's coming out. It's coming back in 2023 with a revigorated showcase, whatever the fuck that means. Quoted from the article, "We will devote all our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor on your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring a community, media, and industry back together with all new format interactive experience, which means it's probably going to be part of the metaverse, and it's going to be totally awful."
Oh god.
There's going to be a really
So-
sick ARG. It could go either way.
No boy.
So anyway, what it boils down to is they don't have any good games to show off, so they fucking canceled it outright.
See, that's
which,
what I
you know
think, because all the good games are coming out this year.
I think it's
Yeah,
more
like
just the
Elden-
company wants to be associated with the shit show that's modern E3.
But like,
Yeah.
what about upcoming games though? I mean, like we have Breath of the Wild 2 along the way. I mean, yes, it got delayed again, but
Do it for games that's gonna come out in a year or two, but they might just not have nothing for a year or two.
Really, no.
maybe.
I had a list of
Do
all
you
the
guys think
actually
that,
good games coming
like,
out,
I
but
know, like,
I
a
think
lot
they
of
all came
people-
out already.
What were you saying?
I was
Morgan?
gonna say, do you guys think that, like, I know like a lot of people are like really over the pandemic, but you think that Corona might have something to do with this, or
Probably.
any of the other variants?
100%
Yeah,
most definitely.
I
Yeah,
don't,
they admitted.
I don't really think so. I mean,
Oh
mask
boy, Sandy
mandates
just
are
fucking
gone.
died.
I think DC. There he is.
Sorry, I've been really fucking up this podcast. Second time I disconnected.
That was
No, you're
Sandy.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck left? And then
yeah.
okay.
So anyway, yeah, no, Elden Ring already won this year. If it doesn't, then I'll fucking kill whoever does that.
You know they're gonna pick some. You know they're gonna pick some shitty fucking game developed
The
by like
Last of
Naughty
Us
Dog
2
or
or
some
some
garbage.
shit.
They're gonna nominate The Last of Us 2 again just because they can. They're gonna. They gave like FromSoft already won in 2019. We don't want to give them another reward.
It's going to be Fortnite no build that wins.
Dude, if they don't win, then holy shit, that shit's just paid for. They just paid top. Whoever pays top dollar gets it.
It is paid.
Like that game has everything.
And
You
the only
can
reason
read this
Sekiro won in 2019 was A, because all the games in 2019 fucking sucked, and B, if Sekiro would have lost, people would have been pissed because it was probably the best game that came out in 2019.
Yeah. So anyway, we're spoiling our Elden Ring topic. We should talk about how E3 is not happening this year, and I'm happy.
We'll talk about that. I'm happy about it. People were like, "Ugh, what about Nintendo?" And I'm like, Nintendo's gonna release a direct regardless because they don't care.
Yeah.
Really don't.
Yeah, let's talk about-
Nintendo.
Let's talk about how Nintendo is trying to dodge a lawsuit by saying kids can't fucking sue them.
Oh, right. Okay, so Nintendo's argument, their main argument for what will determine the lawsuit on Joy-Con drift is that kids can't sue. Because their logic is that their console is made for kids and all their games are for kids, and because kids are the main demographic that play their games, because they can't sue, the lawsuit can't happen. It's the biggest, stupidest fucking argument.
See, but the consoles were all purchased by like adults, so that they would be the ones doing the class action.
And if you watch the trailers, guess what's the most prominently featured age group in Switch commercials?
Big man.
Young adults. Ooh, shit.
That's what's like dumbest logic imaginable. They think that just because they're kids that their parents won't sue them. Like, it's not how that works.
So can you guys explain what's going on with this Joy-Con thing? Because I've heard like briefly about it, but not like enough.
You have a Switch. You have a Switch, correct?
Yeah, I have a Switch.
Okay. Does your like character move sometimes without doing anything?
I'm sorry. What was that? One more time.
Does your character in your games move without touching your controller sometimes?
Not as of recently, only because my boyfriend got me new Joy-Cons, and I want to say they're only...
Your old ones did, though, correct?
The only reason why they did was because I accidentally broke the actual Joy-Con on one of, like, the actual, what is it, the circle thing, the circle button or whatever, the one that moves around the character and whatnot. I can't remember what it's called.
You don't break that.
Anyway.
That's exactly the problem, though, is that those are breaking for everybody. That's what Joy-Con drift is. It's that
you don't even have to hit it; it'll just break.
Yeah, I had my Switch.
No.
I had my Switch controller for maybe 2 months, and then it started drifting, and I barely used my Switch in those 2 months, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, but the way mine broke, it was done by me because essentially, I'm not going to go into detail, but I was having an episode, and I ended up punching my Switch when I didn't mean to. I was punching my bed, and my Switch fell from the top of my bed down to where I was punching, and it got right underneath my fist as I was going down, making another blow, and I hit, I want to say it was the right Joy-Con right in the middle. Ever since then, it didn't completely stop working, but that specific piece in general that makes your character move, it broke. It completely broke.
Any other controller, though, if I did that to my Xbox One controller, it would be totally fine. The joystick would be fine. But because
can I time in about Morbid? How does it feel knowing the audience will know now that you have more mentally ill pussy than you think?
It's fine. I really don't care. I mean, listen, I just got raging anger.
With that clever joke for me.
Yeah,
real funny.
Because the moment I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna laugh, and the moment I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna laugh again. So I need to put that in
You should just put in elevator music instead of bleeping it out.
Yeah, but Morbid, all of that you just told us, that's just what Miyamoto wants you to think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, they suck.
But I have heard stories of after a year of people even having the Joy-Cons or even less, they'll just start drifting out of nowhere.
Why they do that, right? Like the actual
I don't.
behind it. So the Joy-Con actual stick, you're supposed to make that out of plastic so it doesn't destroy itself. But it's made out of it's made out of graphite, which is notably pencil lead.
What?
So it just kind of writes all over the inside of the joystick and goes away.
It breaks apart.
It's made of graphite. It just scrapes down like a pencil, writing on a chalkboard, not a chalkboard, a piece of paper.
If anyone had an N64, it's almost the same problem. Slightly different because on the N64, the joystick, the rubber around it that would help move the controller would actually grind off and become dust at the bottom of the controller. So that's why it would become loose, and it'll just like wiggle around when you try using it, which is almost what's happening on the Joy-Con.
Yeah, it's that, but instead of it being the thing around the stick breaking, it's the actual stick breaking. So it's like kind of reversed, but same thing.
Whoa, so you're telling me if I take my Switch with me to class and like I run out of pencil lead, I can just rip my Switch open?
Pretty much.
Pop the joystick off, start writing. Yeah, it'll work for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know, hey, good idea, Miyamoto. Good idea.
Good idea, Miyamoto.
Miyamoto is coming out with innovative designs that can help your children in the classroom.
$80 pencil leads.
I love looking up the Miyamoto quotes thing. People just take like random fucking quotes, like these pose ain't loyal. Miyamoto should go Miyamoto.
On other news, Nintendo is still Nintendo, and we should hate them.
Yep.
Yeah, Nintendo's a shitty company, but they make good games.
I remember Klondike 2 years ago would have defended Nintendo like wholeheartedly.
Yep, and now I've hacked all of their consoles and pirated all my games.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get sued.
We're gonna get a lawsuit on the email. It's like cease and desist.
Sorry, did I say pirate? Did I say pirate? I mean legally borrow them.
Hey Klondike, I think your Nintendo account has been banned.
Nobody knows what my fucking Nintendo account is. Definitely it's not Klondike 12.
Klondike's gonna find out that his sticks can't break. They're not the only thing that can break.
Mr. Darky flashes Nintendo account on screen.
Yeah, Klondike.
I don't even know. I don't even know if it's like, cause like the account that everything is spotted on is like not Klondike 12. It's something different.
Yeah, Klondike Miyamoto.
Damn,
he's gonna find you and he's gonna give your legs drift.
Oh shit! You're gonna be moving forever and never stop.
He's gonna break your house. He's have a fucking sledgehammer. He's like, yeah, you think this is fucking funny? You think water your shit's funny?
He's gonna send the Yakuza behind it to me. Fuck.
Do you ever see that like meme where it's like aggressive Mickey or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember. It was like Mafia Mickey or something like that. Fucking
I think so. I've seen a lot of like aggressive one of those.
Yeah. Alright. Can you
gotta put it. You gotta give me the money. I owe you now. I'm Disney, motherfucker.
Yeah. Alright. Can you DM me Mafia Mickey and I'll put it in the description.
I'll try to find it. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Next time we don't put dolphin jelly pussy in the description.
But yeah, Miyamoto's gonna break into your house and break your legs like that one scene in Misery, and then he's gonna be like, "Your legs? They work perfectly fine. What are you
Oh my
talking
god!
about?"
It was from fucking South Park. I think that's where I'm remembering it.
Shit, what?
Wait. I think that's where I'm remembering it.
Meow.
I'm watching.
Meow.
So, yes.
Okay. I think that's more important than Mickey is the fact that you just meowed at your cat, presumably. If not, you just meowed to the void of your house.
My cat just walked through the door, so. She's meowing at me now, so I just meowed at her back.
Because cats are cute and they deserve to be meowed at by another human being. You know, I take that back. I do that to my cat all the time. Now that I just realized it, I literally want to before I was asleep and neglected the podcast. I pull my cat in and says, "Hey, we're cuddling, dog."
my cat Evie likes to come and she'll go meow, and I'll go meow, and we'll start having these conversations.
Yeah, it's
so
fun.
Klondike, are you a cat?
No.
I wish.
Whenever I try to talk,
That'd be like the most. Dude, we have a
he was a cat boy.
species diversity payroll. Like,
in all honesty, I don't know what the fuck Klondike is. As my persona, I don't know what he is anymore. People call him a scaly, but I call him an alien. I don't know what he is anymore.
He's all of those things about this.
I always thought it was like a gecko.
He's not a cat though. He looks like a cat, but he's not a cat. God damn it!
It looks like a gecko.
I even made a fucking Klondike NFT that says not a cat. All right, that's how dumb it is.
Did you just say it make an
Klondike,
NFT?
Right?
Klondike.
You
get the
know what
fuck
it, you know
outta
what it
here.
looks
No,
like?
Nope. Klondike, get the fuck out of here.
That's
It
a
looks
joke.
like it
Alright.
looks like a humanoid
It was a
Pokemon.
You made an
It was a
NFT.
joke.
Get out.
I did not make an NFT.
Even
Good.
joking
Slide
about
slip your
making an
fucking leg
NFT.
to use this shit up.
No.
I'm making an
You're
NFT
gonna
that says
split
you're
his
wrong and
fucking
I'm right.
throat? What?
I'm too poor to make an NFT.
Okay. Well, what were you
Nothing
saying, Kylie?
stops you.
Sorry.
Huh?
You were saying something, weren't you?
I was trying to clarify if Klon was telling a joke just there, because for a second I wholeheartedly believed he'd do something like that.
I would be a person who did that just because I could.
If you made an NFT, I would block you on everything. Just an FYI.
I wouldn't, unless it's
I
really funny.
I wanted
And
to
I get
turn my
another
I wanted to turn my my Twitter avatar into an hexagon just to fuck with everybody for a while, but
No, if Klondike
Why
made
a
an
hexagon?
NFT, I'd screenshot it and just, start posting it in every server that I'm
Good.
in.
good. That's epic. Do that. Advertise Klon.
You know what's funny about my icon is I didn't realize I was like a furry icon until recently. And I think
Listen, if
No,
you ever
but-
wanted-
But it's not a furry, because it's
I know,
not an
it's-
anthropomorphic, it's just a giraffe with a gas mask.
it's just a giraffe, big chillin', and people think about furry. This upsets me. You know, and I just
When's
want
the last time you heard about a giraffe furry? That's
That'd
Hold
be
on, I'll
interesting.
look it up.
oh god.
Oh god.
Ugh. Speaking of furries, hey Klondike,
Anyway.
you want to get your furry friend to come on the podcast? So
Damn.
No, I'm not bringing Zori on the podcast. He's a fucking mess. Oh my god, he's a fucking god. Damn, I could vent to days of how much his life is so bad right now, and he complains about it, and he makes zero effort to change it, and I'm so fucking sick of it at this
Yeah,
point.
let's not talk
Dude,
about
he's
that.
gonna
Oh my
he's gonna
God.
watch this and like message you like
Oh no, he knows because I told him this like straight up in person, like dude, you gotta
Anyway,
fucking
I'll make a mess of this furry girl right here. I'll make a mess of this giraffe.
But no, like, if he's not making an effort in changing his life, then why the fuck hang around him? You don't need that toxic ass behavior.
I don't know.
What up? I just
Every
felt
time a
the
woman
cold
oh my
chooses-
god, your fucking story is so loud.
Ew! Sandy, what the
You
fuck?
good? You
So the
watching
second
TikToks
episode
on
where
the
we
podcast?
review furry porn,
Oh god.
I found a gold mine of images.
Oh no.
Is that the stupid Digimon? Oh my fucking god.
That's terrifying.
So I take it I tabbed off. I take it I shouldn't tab back.
Don't.
No.
If you want to keep it sanity, don't. We lost that long time ago.
This is art. I love it. I don't.
Looking at this is like staring straight into Cthulhu's eyes. Just don't do it.
Dude, I just looked up furry giraffe. I didn't think it would be like immediately porn. All right.
Sandy,
just
what the
didn't
fuck
think it
did
would
you
be.
think was gonna happen?
Okay,
I don't know, I
but it's
just
furry.
thought-
What did you expect?
I just thought maybe it'd be like a little furry
Furry
boy, a
fandom.
little giraffe.
You should have expected more. You should have expected more. It's furries. They're unapologetically horny. You should know this by now.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
mean,
much
he's
like
not
me.
wrong.
they breed
Much like me for the first image.
they breed
Oh
like
my
fuck.
God,
They
you're
I'd,
so
I'd fuck
need
with
to
the
be
giraffe.
they need to be cleansed.
And the last one, they're mommy giraffe milkers.
All right,
Oh,
next
God.
topic.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, so just if you want to join me in my crusade against the furries, just email me at darkafterdark45@gmail.com, and you can.
That is not your real email.
No, that's the podcast.
Yeah. On the
Okay.
next topic, we talk about purple giraffes now
No.
that are also free.
The giraffe
Wow.
behind the slaughter.
Purple man.
So yeah, join me at darkafterdark45@gmail.com, and next topic.
All right. Elden Ring.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
let's save that for the ending. where
The
we
Rings
talk
of
about
Elden.
4 hours.
Why don't we talk about something that everybody knows about?
Everybody knows about Elden Ring.
Morbid,
Darky
you know
doesn't
what
You're
that
just a
Darky-
means?
loser who hasn't played it because you have horrible taste in games.
Whatever.
I mean, I only know that Elden Ring is just a very sexy Dark Souls game. Other than that,
Yeah, it's with
That's
couple dolls. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
All right. Talk about
From
Wait,
Elden
what?
the
Ring.
addiction of fuckable dolls.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts me.
Hmm.
So what is the
Um,
next? Oh, what did I post in the server for more topics?
We could talk about the rise and fall of the Roman Empire.
Oh
Let's talk
man,
about your instead of talking about Elden Ring, why don't you just talk about your favorite bosses from games and describe them to us?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
let's talk about my favorite boss in gaming. Ever heard of a motherfucker? Oh wait, never mind. I know. Let's talk about GTA Plus. Got it. That's my favorite boss in gaming.
I'm the great mighty Pooh.
GTA Plus is a
God damn it, dude! Why the fuck can't Rockstar just let GTA 5 die?
because it's made
They're
them
not
money
even-
and they see people making
It's
any
not
game.
even just. It's not even just a subscription service for Rockstar. It's just for GTA 5, and I cannot wrap my head around it. I can't. They barely
I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a sec.
Meanwhile, fucking Red Dead 2 online community is just begging for their shit to
Exactly.
exist.
exactly
Also-
my point.
If my friends are listening to this right now, fuck you guys, I was right. You guys made me leave a party because you yelled at me until I left that this game the online wasn't dog shit. Fuck you, I'm right, 100%.
What
Fucking
Oh my
EA confirmed it.
God.
Fucking
GTA
Rockstar
confirmed.
confirmed it. That me, I was right. Fuck you guys. That was the most disrespectful fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. These are fucking assholes for that.
Dude,
You
yeah,
didn't even
no.
apologize or anything. Fuck
People,
that.
GTA fanboys are like some of the people who play GTA 5 to this day are some of the worst people on the planet, in my opinion. Like
They're
every
not
time I
even
interact with-
fanboys. They're just fucking retards who thought that the online was a good experience. You realize it's just a vacant thing of vacancy. It sucks.
God, it's so. I played it for maybe 5 minutes, and then I heard a guy. I don't know if I should say this on stream, but I heard a guy slap his kid, and I was like, I'm out. No.
Klondike, we've talked about much worse on
oh
this podcast.
no!
Like you could hear
Something like that. It's fine, but still, that's fucked up.
because the thing is, you could hear because I was playing on my PS5, right? This is how late I tried GTA 5 online. I played on my PS5, and you can hear people through your controller. And I heard a guy slap his kid, and I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't want to play this game. This is the type of people who
So
play this game. Nope.
I'm just curious, was the kid playing the game or was the guy playing the game?
I like the guy was playing the game, and he was just yelling at his kid.
Oh,
and
what a
then you just-
dick!
you just hear a slap, and the kid starts crying. I'm out.
Gamer, I bet.
Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting. Honest to God.
My impression of that is this the type of people who play this game? Because if it is, man,
You're out of that community.
I'm out. I don't want to be here anymore.
Alright, the next big question is, were they Mexican?
Why is
why
that
does
the
it
next
matter?
big question?
I
No,
really
no, no,
cannot
no.
tell.
Why the fuck does it matter?
I don't know what it is with this phenomenon, but it's usually Mexican kids getting slapped online when you hear it.
No,
it's always
no,
Mexican.
No,
it's
they
very
don't get
funny.
slapped, they get the chancla, okay? Know your
No,
shit.
man.
That's true.
Guys, we're literally talking about a possible case of child abuse on this channel. Come on, at least be a little bit more serious.
Mexican people through the microphone.
And hey, I'm staying out of it.
Dude,
Yeah, this
Mexican people
child,
through the
this
microphone.
child, for all we know, probably brought upon himself with his bad attitude, He didn't
Okay,
do
but
that
you
he didn't
shouldn't-
do that high
Okay,
spot.
but you shouldn't have to discipline your kids by slapping them. That's fucking child abuse. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. That's flat out child abuse. I don't care how bad your kid is acting. You can't discipline your kid with the right way and actually calm them down and talk to them. Then don't be a fucking parent. Don't open your goddamn legs and don't fucking have kids. That's all I gotta say about that.
I did not want to
Changing
start a
topic.
debate.
Back to Rockstar Plus. You want me to list off what you get?
I
Yo,
have a
please,
question.
be my guest.
Yeah. What's your question?
Fucking, is GTA even good? I've never played a GTA game.
Play San Andreas.
GTA is okay. It's like the most okay open world game you can play.
Play San
If you've
Andreas.
never played an open world, if you've never played an open world game where you can kill people, random people in the city, GTA is like the most aggressively average experience.
Yeah, GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 Online are one of the best stories you could ever play, narratively. And then you can never play it again because they're egregiously long.
GTA 4 has a better story, in my opinion.
Play San Andreas.
I don't remember beat it.
Nico Bellic is the most down bad human being I've ever seen in a video game. He gets so fucked over.
I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm acknowledged. Play San Andreas.
Look. Okay, so
I'm not
Darky's got the
racist,
opinions
but-
of
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9
Nine
large, a number
number
6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 45s, 1 with cheese, and a loud soda.
I want to know what restaurant has 45 items
Cluckenville.
for there to be a number 5.
Fucking bell, man. Anyway, you get 500k delivered onward to your Maze account. Principal divests
He
flat
like to
8.
buy a house like $2 million, so you can't even like.
Yeah, well, it's like 3.4 or some shit for like the most expensive house. I think you own 3 of them. And I think this is. I'm hoping it's daily.
Monopoly? You building
Don't you have,
houses
like-
on roads?
And don't you have to
Yeah.
like pay rent too? You have to pay rent in your houses, right?
Yeah, but
Technically, it's
fucking
mortgages.
actually like $75 or
What
some
the
shit.
fuck is this? Second Life?
The principal divests 8 along with complimentary house special works upgrades for performers made. I don't know what this is. Auto shop.
Oh, this fucker's trying to kill me.
Membership fees with the LS car meet. Yacht owners can upgrade the Aquarius Super Yacht at no additional cost. The Gussick Frog Tea and Broken Prolapse.
What?
Yeah, it's called
Sorry,
Prolapse,
what?
by the way.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
Broker Prolapse.
None of
It's
that
just called
made
that.
sense, and then I heard prolapse. What?
Yeah. And then shirts automatic. It's just clothing. They give you clothing.
What does it? Does the clothing look like
how
a
much is it?
puckered anus?
It's a monthly
I'm
subscription,
assuming
right?
it does because it's called the Broker Prolap.
It's a monthly
my God.
subscription, right? How much is it per month?
Yeah, honestly.
$5.99.
Jesus.
They go
$5?
a selection for free paints and elbows for the auto shop, 3+ GTA, and a house special works races. So it's just like,
Man, I
didn't exist.
I could eat a meal for $5.99. Why would I?
I know.
You could do, if people really want to make money, just do that one fucking easy heist you could do under an hour, and then just make your money that way. You get fucking 100k each time.
It's like you don't even get that much money. 200K a day.
No, 500k a day.
A day, but still.
I'm not even sure if it's a day. By the way, it doesn't say.
That's a month. Then
So
there's no point.
it could be a month.
That's
Oh,
so
do you guys
bad.
have Circle
That's
K
so-
where you are?
Circle K?
Yeah.
Is it like a grocery store or something?
No, it's a gas.
Yeah, we have
station.
Circle K's. It's a gas station.
It's a what?
Convenience store.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know,
Circle
I
K,
think we do.
Yeah, they have this fucking thing where you can give them like
You get
$5.99.
you get free coffee. It's a free coffee and cheaper gas, right?
Not it's $5.99 every day. You get a free drink. Like it could be coffee, it could be soda, it could be a slushy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Is it just
So-
one or is it multiple?
one a day.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
very
for-
nice.
for a month.
Wait, that's insane.
I mean-
value.
Yeah, you pay that shit off in like 5 days.
Or a day.
Wait, is it 59? Wait, how much is it?
No,
Five-
$5.
$5.99.
€5.90. Wait, that's insane. You can pay that. What? You can pay that off in a day.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say.
no,
Dude, you're stupid if you don't do it.
no.
Especially
so,
if you get a coffee every day.
So what happens is they give you a free drink once a day, and then the next day you go back, you get another free drink for like a whole month. So after 5 days, you get like 5 free drinks, and you pay it off.
And then you just like gain that money, right?
Pretty much. I'd rather do that than pay for fucking GTA.
Oh, me too. At least I'm getting something I can actually, do. Use.
Yeah,
What?
this podcast
Wait,
is sponsored by Circle K.
At this point, yeah.
Oh, check out my
actually-
GTA link in the blow. It's
Wait, okay, so what actually is it? Is it like just fucking GTA Online for €5 or whatever a month?
Yeah.
It's GTA Online is like game mode, but it's a subscription service they're introducing into the game like 13 years after the game came out.
Has
Wait,
it really
like
been
it's
13
been free.
years?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so
No,
old.
We are old, guys. We
Wait,
are
when did
old.
it-
Newsflash.
Wait, when did it come out?
It's more like 11 years because it came out in 2011, 2013.
I just remembered I was in fucking middle
2013.
school when that shit came out. Fuck.
It came out 2013.
Yep, 2013.
It's a 10-year-old game and they're adding a subscription service to it.
They got a milk
Why?
for
That
all
makes
it's
no
worth.
sense.
They really got it. How much profit do you reckon that game has made?
Oh, it's the highest grossing game ever made.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
It's
surprise.
Minecraft.
No.
No, that's the
It's
highest selling
Mi-
game.
Minecraft doesn't have. Minecraft doesn't.
Highest
Even
grossing.
Minecraft isn't the highest selling game because the highest selling game is actually Tetris.
Okay, if you count every
Actually, yeah.
Tetris, yeah, if you count every Tetris all as one Tetris, then Tetris
And
wins.
most people count every version of Minecraft. People count every version of Minecraft. So
That's because that's updates. I'm talking Tetris and Tetris 2
No,
and faces
no,
dot dot dot
people-
Tetris 3 should not all be counted as Tetris.
when people say they buy Minecraft, they're counting like the console versions, the PC versions, and the mobile versions. Same thing with Tetris. They're counting the console,
I
PC,
mean,
and
Tetris has been released 100 times. Fucking, they're probably counting Tetris 99 in that shit.
Alright, so the
I mean,
highest
he's not
selling
wrong.
game is actually Minecraft. Tetris is in third place.
What's in second place?
GTA 5.
Ah,
Wait, what's in first place?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh.
Highest.
Skyrim.
I'll look that up while I'm here. But I want to find the highest grossing game first.
I think game devs have realized they can just recycle the games and people will buy it anyway.
No, they've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, but it's really starting to ramp up.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to find highest grossing game.
Highest, most profit one single game has made looks at GTA suspiciously.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's your guys'
But
favorite
it's-
game?
Favorite game?
Everyone's favorite game?
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
probably near replicant.
What'd you say, Kylie?
Probably near replicant.
Oh, that's cool.
Near Replicant. What about
Yeah.
Automata?
I liked Automata, but I think replicant has a better story overall.
I might get it then, 'cause I was worried it wasn't good.
I don't want to. I would get Replicant, but the thing is, I have the original Nier.
Also,
And if
why
you
do
have Nier,
you
don't
gag
get
at my why
you wanna
do
play
you
as a
gag
fanboy.
at my Witcher 3, buddy? You wanna get fucking beat up
Kylie, what did
time?
you say?
I said then if you already have Nier, you should only buy Nier replicant if you want to play as the femboy.
Yeah, but I like Dad though. I like Sojiro more.
Well, I mean, then fucking yeah, you're good then.
Okay.
I don't know. If they added some special content, I thought it was pretty good.
My
Made me sad.
favorite. I don't know if I should say my favorite game here because it's like some basic shit.
Just say
I'm
it.
Nah,
gonna
say
make
it,
fun of it
say it.
after. I'm gonna make fun of it after you gagged at my fucking Witcher
Alright, we're gonna
3.
make fun of you regardless. Just say it.
Fucking Luigi's Mansion.
You
Wow.
fucking
Which one?
dog.
You play with
dog.
God's intended controls, or the controls made for weaklings.
I know.
So
Actually, I think my favorite game of all time, just by proxy of how much I've played it, is probably Dark Souls 1.
So in the context of this conversation, here's some Nier Automata.
Oh, great.
Oh god.
Why? So here's the thing, Sandy. I have nothing against The Witcher. I just barfed because everybody stands that game, and I never liked it. I never liked any of the games.
You could have at least
Just
something
not
that
for me.
wasn't
Just not for me.
Yeah, I tried playing 1, and I was just like, what the
Well,
shit is this?
Even you're judging by Witcher 3?
I'm not judging Witcher
I'm not
3 because
joking.
I haven't
I
played.
was joking, dude. I was joking when I did that because I just make fun of everybody. who
Kylie,
says-
or is Kylie shitting on my porn I sent?
Yeah. It's like 10 pixels by 2 pixels. Come on.
It's like the first thing. And also, for people who don't play Witcher 3, don't understand why it's all-time classic.
I haven't,
Like,
yeah, I
it's one
haven't
it's one
played
of the
Witcher
games
3.
of that decade.
Is it worth
It-
picking up?
Yeah. It's because it offers you one of the most highly, like, one of the most lovingly crafted single-player story experiences imaginable. No other game has topped that for me yet.
Sandy, you
Because it-
silly boy. That you're talking
Yeah.
about Cyberpunk 2077.
Alright, that one I still enjoyed myself with, actually. And no one can use the term that I'm a fucking Cyberpunk or like CD Projekt Red fan, because I only got into like 2 of their games. I only beat Witcher 2 once, and that was because I was fucking up. I needed to understand. I want to go to Witcher 3 blind. It turns out I didn't have to.
But yeah, Morbid, what's your favorite game?
Me?
Is your name Morbid?
I
Actually,
couldn't hear you.
we should talk about why Luigi's Klondike's Luigi Mansion.
No, we'll talk about
Wow,
that.
you're
We
just
gotta-
gonna cut
we
me
gotta-
off like that? Wow.
Well, we'll get to you, but he did mention it, and I want to hear why he likes it. Out of curiosity.
Okay,
I
Joe.
Out of all the games I've played, I've never had an attachment to one. To Luigi's Mansion. Genuinely, I think that's like the game I played the most as a kid, and I still play it. I still speedrun it. Like every couple of months, I speedrun it just because I can.
It's pretty sick.
It's just like, I very few games I've played just have like this level layout that's so consistent, like Luigi's Mansion. To the point that, the more I play it, the more I realize like they really crafted this game to be it feels like a mansion. Like it does exactly like that's in the title. You know, it feels like a mansion. And just like for the same reason you said, The Witcher has a brilliantly crafted story. I think just the world design of Luigi's Mansion is brilliantly crafted and fits the aesthetic of the game perfectly well.
I don't know, Liz, has
It's a simple game, but there's so much love put into it.
Right.
Meanwhile,
Same thing with
Sen-
Dark Souls. I think that's why Dark Souls by proxy is probably my favorite game of all time because I gush about
Yeah.
that game so
Alright,
much.
so I mean, if you had to
I
choose,
love this
which would it be?
Fuck, I don't know. My heart is telling me Luigi's Mansion, but my soul's saying
But
Dark Souls.
Your heart's saying Luigi,
Literally.
but your body's saying Dark Souls.
And just because I'm a gamer, I'm gonna say Dark Souls.
you really love getting hit by rakes, don't you?
What?
Oh, you don't know the joke. All right.
Alright,
What's
yeah.
happened?
So Morbid, favorite game? If you say Breath of the Wild,
Hey, come on now. Breath of the Wild's alright.
it's alright.
Darky never really
No.
played Zelda, so he never understood Zelda. He
No,
doesn't understand
but
what makes Breath of the Wild special.
I played
Yeah,
like one other
honestly.
Zelda game, but it's still a good game. I don't know.
I like Majora's Mask.
I don't know why you started Majora's Mask. You need to play Ocarina of Time first. Play Wind Waker. We literally
Oh,
played
it's like
Wind Waker.
boring though.
We fucking know these tits. You know this. You played Wind Waker. You should know this by now.
Yeah, but he wanted to get the best game out, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, so Morbid, favorite game?
Breath of the Wild.
God damn you.
I don't
Oh, like you
I'm
literally said it. Like, what else am I supposed to fucking say?
It
And
was
then
a-
you kept judging it.
No, it was a joke. I've never even played Breath of the Wild. I can't judge. So
It's pretty good. It's
say,
it's a really solid game overall.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Aura,
Mm,
favorite game?
I don't really have a favorite game. Like a game I can go with it. Like the game I
It's
played.
Roblox. It's Roblox, isn't it?
No, I fucking despise that game. The game that I've played the most is League, but I wouldn't call that my.
Did fucking tell me I'd tell you you're lying to us. You're fucking.
Like,
There's no way you enjoy getting beat up that
I
much.
can consciously say that I have 720 hours in League, and I fucking hate that game, and it's not my favorite game.
I
can
don't
confidently
think it is.
oh, I have about 4,000. I have
Yeah.
at least 3,000, I would say.
Oh,
Like-
Aura, you failed all of us.
But the thing is, a lot of it was, because I wasn't in school a lot growing up. People in my school because they didn't make it, so it kind of. So that's kind of.
Because this will change how it's introduced.
Hey, what'd you guys say?
I started playing League in season 5, which would have been 2015.
That's
So it's
yeah, that's
funny.
fair. That's fine.
Oh, I'm more of
Um, I started playing League, and it like. I was introduced to it by people that I know in school that became my friends later on, and because I didn't really go out or anything, like that was my way of like hanging out with people, I guess, and it's kind of built a lot of my friendships.
Yeah.
And then Fortnite done the same thing; it reconnected with me with my other friends. But like, I guess if you were talking about my favorite game, the first two that come to mind would be Arkham Asylum or Hades.
Ooh.
Fine,
I still gotta
good.
play
Fair
these.
picks. Fair picks.
Ooh.
Arkham
reason-
Asylum's all based.
Arkham Asylum because that was
The
like
whole
while I do
Arkham series based.
like the Arkham CE game, yeah, it's much better, but Arkham Asylum was like a nostalgia thing for me because
Yeah.
I've always loved Batman, and then I remember I didn't have the money to get it, so I played the demo of the same mission that Darky got killed on when he dropped in front of a guard.
Have we talked about that on the podcast yet?
Probably.
No.
But
Well, just
I
in
don't-
case we haven't, talk about it.
basically, Darky was streaming about a year or two ago.
No, that
And
was
he's playing,
like 3 or so years ago.
Basically Darky was playing Arkham Asylum, and we were talking about the IQ of superheroes or something, and yeah, Darky goes, I have a pretty above average IQ, and he proceeds to drop out of a vent in front of a gunman who he'd watched turn around and shoot him. So, and then Hades, because Hades, like, it was the first game that really, like, sucked me in. Like, it really sucked me in. Like, I fucking dumped, like, 80 hours in that game in, like, 2 weeks.
That's my favorite roguelike game right there. I always have that game installed. Just out one moment, like, yeah, I want to play that game, and I just play it.
Like,
And I play it for a couple hours every time.
and, like, I fucking 100%, I got every, like, achievement on it on Steam, and I was very happy. And I loved, like, the aesthetic, like, art-wise, and I loved the music and all. But yeah, those would be my two picks. League is the game I spent the most time on. Arkham Asylum for nostalgia, and then probably like objectively Hades.
We're so conflicted. The question of best game is such a bad question because it's like I've played a lot of games.
Yeah. Now the next question: what's Kylie's or Darkshine? What's Darkies?
Kylie already said her favorite game.
Did she? What
I
was I
said
just
the replicant.
Yeah, I said Near Replicant. You in fact talked to me about that for a bit.
Oh my god!
Wait, I thought it was Final Fantasy X.
What?
Yeah.
I'm honest. So the thing is, I'm between the two, right? I'll say different ones depending on what I think of each game on a given day. It's real 50-50 split because some days I wake up and I'm like, Final Fantasy X wasn't as good as Near Replicant. Some days I wake up and I'm like, but Near Replicant has some problems. It really depends.
I mean, you played Near Replicant more recently, so it's probably more fresh in your mind.
I play Final Fantasy X once every year or two.
Yeah,
Full run. So I played it recently too.
Now this is gonna hurt me, Darky. Did you say your favorite game already, or am I just fucking getting old and?
No, he didn't, because he's asking everyone
my
else.
Probably
What is
getting
that?
old.
Three more on the list.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, so what did everybody say after I
What
said...
what is your favorite games then? What was the other three?
Oh, but what did
Yeah.
everybody say after I said hatred?
Sandy was.
Basically nothing. Get on with it.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
My second one, I'd probably have to say Soma.
Soma.
Almost pretty good.
That's based.
Yeah?
I haven't. I have it. Still haven't been it. It's just been sitting on my hard drive, or not even sitting. It's just been there.
Didn't I buy it for you?
You bought it for me as well.
Did you buy it for me? I thought I bought this one.
You might have bought. I know I bought it for Craig.
You bought it for
You know,
me.
I know you bought me Sea of Thieves,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, we got 100 hours out of the game. We're probably gonna play it more at some point.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that I now have two unhinged friends who just buy people one game, because I have a friend in real life who will just buy people they meet copies of Hollow Knight, and then Darky just buys people they meet copies of Sea of Thieves. It's crazy that there's two people like this.
We're hooking up with that friend so they can buy me other games.
What were my other?
And I gotta get that dub in life whenever I
Is it
can.
Oh.
Fallout New Vegas?
Make that 5.
No.
Yeah,
Sleeping Dogs is another one.
Oh,
that's a good one.
that's a
I
good one.
forget about that one. That one's a good one.
What's that game? I've never even heard of it.
Well,
It's
I'm buying it for
GTA,
you,
but
so
Chinese
get
cops.
ready.
It's really good. It's really good. I
on
made it
sale
sound
right
way
now, I
worse than
think.
it is.
I remember seeing the cover a lot, but I never like.
If anyone has played a true crime game, it's basically that, but like actually good.
Bro, it's one of those.
It's
I'm not a true
pretty
crime person.
good. I have replayed it like twice, maybe 3 times now.
No, let me go check. Is it on the Switch? Let's see, because every time I've looked at it, it's been ported to a whole bunch of consoles.
Just like someone send me the name of it in like DM or something, and I might look into it a bit.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's sometimes it goes on sale for like $5.
Not
I
crazy.
think it's on sale right now.
I
Or
mean, for
it
me,
was
every game's
just on
on sale
sale.
for free. But
Funny.
It is not
Um,
on the Switch.
So, Darky, why are they your favorite games?
Okay, Hatred, cause I'm an edgy fuck.
Mhm.
Sleeping Dogs is just one of my favorite games growing up. Like, I remember back in middle school, I was seeing people playing this game online, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta get this game. And I have so many fond memories. I have it on PC, PlayStation 3. It's really good.
I'm surprised you didn't say Doom.
Doom is actually another one.
Yeah.
Which one?
So there, now you have
PlayStation
6
version?
games. You only have to have 5, Dark. You only have 5 things in life you're allowed to enjoy, alright?
No, I said
didn't realize you were
4.
getting a list of top 5 games. I mean, I would have done that.
You know,
That,
Actually,
yeah.
I can't list my top 5 games because the rest of them are JRPGs, and you guys will call me a weeb.
I wouldn't call you a weeb. I mean, I would call you a weeb, but I,
here. You got me here. I like JRPGs.
yeah, you know what?
No.
I would call you both weebs, but also I'd fuck with it, and I need some recommendations because I want to get into them.
Play
I call you weeb
Dragon
gaming, really.
Quest 9. It's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Sorry,
But-
don't listen to that one. Just play Chrono Trigger if you haven't played Chrono Trigger.
Play Chrono Trigger. That's a good one. Play Final Fantasy VI. Darky's the main villain of Final Fantasy VI.
I have never seen someone say play 6 in my life.
6 is my favorite Final Fantasy game.
That's
It is
crazy.
better than 7, in my opinion.
But
That's wild.
I thought I was Wrench from Watch Dogs 2.
No, you're Kefka. I'm sorry, because you're a fucking clown and you're also a nihilist.
Oh, 6 is the one with Kefka. I thought 5 was the one with Kefka. Okay, no,
No,
I have
six-
people saying play 6.
It's baffling to me that Square was able to consistently write 2 of the best villains in gaming back to back, both with different motivations. We have Kefka and Sephiroth 2 games apart.
I think what would be a fun question is what's our favorite guilty pleasure game?
Okay, I have to believe.
Guilty pleasure game.
Um,
Huh?
What is that?
As in a
Klondike's is
game that you
Banjo-Kazooie
know.
nuts and bolts. I know.
Yeah. It's a game that you know is objectively bad. Like, if your friends saw you playing it, it's like, why the fuck are you playing that? But you know deep down in your heart you love it.
I
Hatred.
need to take a look at that shit.
Fallout
For
4.
me, it's, any of the
I don't think
Atelier
that's a bad one.
every Atelier game that they've ever come out with is that for me.
You know what? I'm kind
I
of feeling
do.
the same way because I played a little bit of Sophie, and I've been playing fucking Aisha, and I'm just sitting here like, God, this game is so bad, but also I can't stop playing
I
it.
100%ed Sophie.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
being me. Imagine being me.
I would 100% at Aisha on my Vita. I fucking did it.
Do Aisha. Aisha was too
What?
much for me. The game ran like
What?
shit, and also I just wasn't a big fan of Aisha as a character.
What game are you guys talking about?
It's so fucking. Oh,
We're
it's
talking
just
about a cringe JRPG series no one has ever played in their life who has a book you want to fuck if you're talking about Sophie.
This is peak content? Not like that. This is
I tell you, it's pretty wild. I still have not played Manakima though.
Bro, come on. That's like those are the best two. Those are the best two in the series because they're the ones that are actually trying to be JRPGs and not be fucking whatever.
What, both Manakima?
Yeah, the Manikimas are actually trying to kind of be a JRPG as opposed to
I only know the soundtrack, and the soundtrack's like god tier. So
soundtrack fucks. To be fair, most Atelier games have pretty good soundtracks because they
They
kept
do.
that guy. But
I like the soundtrack for Aisha. Pretty good. Oh,
Guys, I came up with a topic this time around. Are you proud of me?
I know. Thank you.
you gave us an excuse to talk, both of us, an excuse to talk about something that nobody who views this will understand because the amount of people who view this and the amount of people in the general population are the same number, and that means they will never cross.
Yeah.
There's another guilty pleasure game that like a lot of people fucking hate, but I love just to
What?
death. Metal Gear Solid 5.
Is that Revengeance?
Is that Phantom Pain?
That's the Phantom
That's
Pain,
the
right?
Phantom Pain.
Oh, okay.
See, I think
Phantom
that
Pain's
game also
okay.
doesn't. Yeah, I don't think that game also deserves its rep as a bad game.
I've seen like playthroughs of it. It seems like fine. Doesn't seem great.
Okay. Like the thing is like it's not my favorite Metal Gear game because my favorite Metal Gear game is 2. Because I fucking love Raiden, even though he's a little bitch in that game.
I think the most reasonable Metal Gear game to say is a guilty pleasure game is the one with Raiden and Armstrong.
Dude,
Just
No, that's not. That game is not even bad. I think it's 4, honestly.
See, it's not bad, but it's like
I
so
can't play
different
4.
from a
4's
pleasure.
the problem with 4 is like I would say 4 is my guilty pleasure, but it's not a guilty pleasure because you're watching a movie 90% of the time. You're not enjoying yourself when you play the
I
game.
feel like that's actually the worst one because 5 got the bad rep because it wasn't even finished. But all in all, the package is solid. You know.
Yeah, it's
Like, the
solid.
gameplay is- Yeah, the gameplay in 5 is fucking fun as shit. Like, I beat that game, and I did. Usually, when a game gets like boring to you, you put it in podcasts and shit, right? I didn't do that for that game for a good bit. I went hard in the paint on that game. Unless the opinion has changed, then you know.
Opinion about
What
what?
you?
If the characters are saying words, I shut off the podcast. Otherwise, fuck off.
Yeah, Morbid. What's your favorite guilty pleasure game?
My favorite guilty pleasure game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My 3,000 hours in Animal Crossing.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't do that, but that's fair.
Yep, that's my ultimate guilty pleasure. I know everyone's like, oh my god, do you like Animal Crossing? Like, that's so soft. I don't give a fuck. 3,000 hours into that bitch, customizing my motherfucking island to a
Nobody
T.
called you
Fuck you.
soft for playing Animal Crossing. What the hell?
What's
No, people have. I'm not saying you guys, but people have. And I'm like, it's a slice of life game. Like, why? How does that make me soft? Like,
Slap them with your Switch and break another Joy-Con.
have you seen me fight someone? Have you seen me throw punches? That ain't soft.
Is this coming from some super hardcore Nintendo gamers?
Probably coming
No,
from super hardcore gamers
this-
that have only
this
ever played
comes
Elden
from-
Ring SL1.
This comes from a mentally insane bitch with raging anger issues.
No, I'm talking about the people that are criticizing you. This is coming from a bunch of
well, I don't know. Wait, what?
Yeah, because Nintendo's known for being super hardcore and hard to, play games, right?
I don't want to say I'm like hardcore. I don't think I'm hardcore. I mean, the two games I practically play
We're trying to
are
talk
Animal
about the people
Crossing.
who criticize you. We're not calling you hardcore with your gaming.
Morbid. The joke just went over your head. I think.
I
Listen,
think you've
I'm
got it
sorry.
backwards.
Okay,
The joke
now I
is that
understand.
Nintendo games aren't supposed to be hard most of the time.
Oh, little gay
Not-
baby
Say that.
kids.
You say that, but have you beaten the final levels of Super Mario 3D World?
I said most of the time.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
Or
have you
Mario
done the
Sunshine.
Actually,
Have you-
I skipped them with Star World.
Fucked up. You got
Alright,
fucked
have you
up.
played Super Luigi U? Because, like, that game... Fuck Nintendo for making that shit.
I'm not gonna
You bought a
lie,
Wii
some of the
U?
Klondike, just because you're one of the few people that bought a Wii U doesn't mean you gotta flex about it.
You
I never
bought
bought
a
it.
Wii
It was
U?
given to me. Hey, I'm one of the
Yeah,
few
he
humans
bought-
on the planet that own Devil's Third. Go fuck yourself.
I've only
Yeah,
ever seen one Wii U in the wild in my life.
right.
And my
Dude, Klondike,
rich
if you
friend who had
said,
every console had it.
yeah, Klondike, if you said Devil's Third was a guilty pleasure, I'd believe it because that game looks so fun yet so
Really,
horrible.
dude? I almost said it. The thing is, like, I didn't know if you guys would know what that is. So
I know. I see like a playthrough of it. I was like, this game looks
it's so bad, but I
and
fucking
it
love
looks
playing it.
so fun. It's like playing Dead Space 3 with the upgraded
feels like
graphic
it feels like Metal Gear Rising, but Dead Space controls.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Dead Space, do you guys hear they're making a remake?
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that sucks because
Lighting
EA
looks like
doesn't know how
shit.
to make good games anymore.
The lighting looks like shit, and I hate the fog in it.
In the
It's
new
worse
one?
than the original. Maybe they changed it though. I haven't seen a lot of footage from it.
I've seen a bit of
Ali,
it.
have you ever played the first Dead Space?
Who, me?
Yes.
So I haven't played a lot of games. Dead Space I was interested enough in to see a full playthrough, a video talking about it, but I didn't actually beat it myself.
I can gush about it. There's so many games I can gush about. Dead Space is one of those few games that I feel like are some of the best games ever made, but nobody believes me.
Dead Space 1 and 2 are really good. Dead Space 3 is one of my guilty pleasures.
Damn,
Yeah.
Dead Space 3 is one of those games I feel like it's too much hate.
That was
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
I would feel that, but it wasn't for the fact that the story was awful, you know?
Story was okay.
Yeah.
Can't
I
really
just
have
feel
a
like
good story
I
in there.
feel like the problem people had was like the whole upgrade system and the fact that you could buy shit with real money.
Maybe it did got a bad rep. Maybe it's just hated on now, but I don't know. I think it's a guilty pleasure to me.
If games add microtransactions, they should lose 2 out of 5 stars
Here's the
immediately.
problem though, is that you could tell EA forced them in because Dead Space is not a game that does very well with microtransactions. To the point that EA forced them to change how the entire game plays because of the microtransactions. And being able to add shotguns that apply status on enemies was the worst thing they could have ever done because it made the game easy. And Dead Space was never supposed to be easy. It's actually
See,
one
my
of the
usual
hardest-
reply is just don't buy it then, but still fucked up.
Well, my problem with Dead Space 3 was just the dev team behind the game was one of the most competent dev teams I've ever seen. Visceral was
Visceral
so good at
Studios is actually pretty good at their job.
They were so good, and they got shut down. Even their they made a really shitty Army of Two spinoff, and it was still pretty good, honestly. It just sucks because
Another thing that reminds me is oh my god, I'm fucking forgetful. Never mind. Continue. The Darkshine. What's your favorite guilty pleasure?
I already said mine.
Did you? Oh my fucking god, I'm horrible.
It should
What
have been.
was it?
I feel like his guilty pleasure would have been hatred.
That's what I said.
But he already said that was his favorite game. I feel like that's like pushing it.
Yeah, but
What about
it's one of my
guilty
favorite
pleasure?
games, but it's still a guilty pleasure.
It's a guilty
okay.
pleasure because everybody, if you look at your Steam's friend list and you see someone's playing Hatred, you're gonna go, hmm.
Maybe I should
No idea what
hang out
hatred
with
is.
him.
It's another one of these. I don't know what hatred is. I don't play many games
Okay,
that are
it's-
like
It's
games.
it's a mass shooting simulator.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I
The
wish that
entire
was a joke.
The entire game is in black and white, and that's what it is you shoot cops as
Yeah,
they come
yeah.
raid you in SWAT teams.
So
It's
it's like a postal type situation.
It's
Yeah,
worse. It's so much worse.
Worse than postal.
No, it's not worse
Yeah.
than Postal because it's
Postal's worse. I think.
Postal's
Okay,
worse
okay. I
because
was gonna
Hatred.
say worse than postal.
Not because
Yeah,
Hatred
but-
is it's kind of trying hard. while
Postal's
Postal
worse, but it's
isn't.
like Postal's funny though.
Yeah.
You could pee on people. That's funny.
You could use cats as a suppressor.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking when I say it's literally a mass shooting simulator.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But
It's an overtop isometric view joystick dual shooter. That's all it is.
Ah, I see. That explains why I haven't played it.
The secret
like-
ending is you literally put a 666 into a nuclear power plant and the power plant blows up. That is the ending.
Yeah.
And
So
I
I
love it.
A very simple policy with games, which is if you have a gun in the game and then you don't also have a more viable melee option, I'm probably not going to play it.
Oh well,
Valid.
actually, their melee is a really big component in it because, like,
Oh, then I might
yeah,
play
you gotta kick people and stuff, and
Yeah, you if you smash your brains into the concrete, much like the American X scene, then
yeah,
where you put your teeth to the curb and you
yeah, that's how you,
you
heal
get
yourself.
help. The little bubblegum fairies patch up your wounds.
Jesus Christ, what game is this? It sounds like an acid trip.
It is.
It's a bad nightmare. That's what it is. What if
For real, it sounds like a real bad trip.
Guilty pleasure games.
You already said League, so you don't have to answer this one.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
count. I think League is more hated because it's community, not because of its like it being bad.
It's absolutely its community, and I have stories about why I fucking hate the community. I got banned from League because of the
Fair,
community.
League's like just okay though. So like I don't know.
I know you guys have probably said the game name multiple times, but I didn't hear it. What was the game name?
League of
Hatred.
Legends.
Oh, yeah, fuck that game.
Oh,
all of my toxic ass exes that were abusive as fuck played League of Legends. So that just says everything.
That doesn't surprise me at
It
all.
doesn't surprise me either, and that's coming from a League of
Yeah.
Legends player.
That's not shocking.
Morbid
I
here's
played
League of
League for, like,
Legends. My
2
name
hours.
is not important. What is important?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do.
And it wasn't even just the exes, just toxic
Morbid.
people in general that I knew. Sorry.
I just fucking.
It
just
can be
support
really
it.
toxic.
Its carcass.
I don't know. Guilty
whole life
pleasure
is
games. Actually, I do have one that's a little bit more
Oh,
interesting.
shit. I did not do that.
What
Sorry,
was it?
sorry, Darky. What you've been talking through like a Spurlab sack. Are you being kidnapped right now?
Well, I didn't say anything.
For real, is your
I'm not-
dad finally coming to get you?
I'm not
After
reading
getting
the.
milk?
I'm not reading the intro to Hatred. What?
Oh my god.
Probably knows it off the top of his head. At this
Why would you do that?
What?
Out.
How many times have you played Hatred?
Like
About-
three,
lot.
4?
4?
100.
Yeah, well,
He
I'm
has-
trying to get all the
he has a lot of
achievements.
Is it like a story-based thing, or is it like a? It's like
No.
I mean,
version?
the
It
story's
has
very.
it has
this-
no story or anything to it.
There
It's just a
actually-
fucking
There actually is some story, but it's not really.
Darky's just a failed mass shooter, you know.
Let me check the game out on Steam. Let me see what all the hype's about.
Wasn't it really controversial?
Yeah.
Like during its
It is $6. This cannot be a good game.
No, it's a good game.
Yeah,
what? $6 games can be good.
Okay,
Yes,
usually
it's
if you see a game on Steam that's $6 and kind of old, that it depends.
But Sleeping Dogs is fucking
Okay,
$5.
okay, it's got a 43 on Metacritic. Are we feeling a little better about it? Also, no, Sleeping Dogs is 20 right now.
I know, but when it goes on sale, it's like $5.
It means like in general. Oh, she
Hatred
means
isn't on
sorry.
sale. Hatred is not on sale right now, and it is 6. So
I know. I'm talking about Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, because
yeah, I know.
6, 6,
I know.
6.
I'm saying I know. I'm saying that's not normally a $6 game.
And I'm gonna beat
Well-
you up for being right. All right.
It's probably $6 because it's not very complex.
I have to get off soon, guys. It's super late.
No,
Yeah, how long have
we're
we...
losing.
Let
Too
me-
long.
Not very long. I
It's-
think.
Yeah, it's been an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, about.
We haven't even gotten to Elden Ring yet. This is
I
fucked
know.
up.
You guys were just about to talk about it, and then you're like, everybody talks about Elden Ring, and you decided not to.
Well, we were
Well,
gonna
we're gonna
start talking about Elden Ring in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
we wanted to save it
that was
for
gonna
like
be
the
the
big, yeah,
closing
that was
thing.
gonna be our big topic, but I guess we got sidetracked by literally everything else.
Hatred's
Right.
such a good game. I'd rather play that than Elden Ring any day.
All right, get your guilty pleasure out of the way. I'm not sure
Oh.
you said it.
What did you say? Was it a better game than Elden Ring?
I was gonna say, is your guilty pleasure I Love Colonel Sanders on Steam?
No, it's Aliens versus
I thought that
Predator.
was a game, but now I have to kill you
It
for
is a
reminding me
game.
about it.
Wait,
Aliens
That's
versus
an interesting one.
Are you
It-
talking about the old one that me and you were talking about?
Yeah, the one that you have on Steam as well, Darky.
What?
It's such a bad game.
No, it's not.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's not bad for when it came out.
Let's say that. It's quite bad.
Why? Tell me.
It's just like really clunky mechanics, really awkward graphics, like boring story.
Yeah, because it's like 20, not 15 years old. It's like
I'm telling you right now.
2000s.
I don't know. I didn't really think it was very objectively good. I enjoy it. I think it's fun.
What game is he talking about?
Aliens vs Predator. If you've ever played it,
Cringe.
It's fun, but I don't think it's fun for the like. It's fun because you get to play like a predator.
I need to get off.
Alright,
See you later, Klondike.
See you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that the podcast is ending, you guys don't get to hear my guilty pleasure. Thank God.
Oh, no, we're not
Wonderful.
ending the podcast yet.
Oh
I have to
shit.
go. It's too late.
Damn it.
Yes,
All right.
please.
Well, you know what? We're saving Elden Ring for Klondike
Wait, what?
for the next podcast,
Fair enough.
and we're doing it next week.
Darky, you gotta let us talk about it this time. Don't be mean. And
Yeah,
talk about it.
it's gonna be right off the gate too. We're doing it next week.
By the time we talk about it next time, it would have been the game by now. So,
I'll find a way. I'll find a way to divert
well,
it.
sure you will. See ya, losers.
Yeah. Good night.
He is gone.
I'll
Yeah,
miss him.
Well,
I
now
love
that
him.
Klondike's gone. Oh, like, what a faggot. God. No. I'm kidding, Klondike. Please don't kill me.
Please don't beat me up in a parking lot.
You know.
Heroin
Oh, like
addicts.
my dad.
Coke addicts, crack addicts, something we could really, Darky could relate to it.
All fair descriptors of my dad. So hey,
Yeah. Hey,
Very-
matching
very-
dads, high five. I'm gonna have to add a high five sound effect at that. I think. Hey, future me, do that. We need it. Please don't do it. Please don't get bored at this point in time.
But
Future is-
back to the hatred.
going back to that.
Yeah, back to that.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Let's go back to it.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly,
curious what else he has to say.
I think it's good for what it is. It's not some huge complex
Just play like
game.
Hotline Miami. That's what that is.
Pretty much. If you
That's a way better game.
Darky, I also think CBT ball torture is also good for what it is, but doesn't mean I'm doing it. I think some guy is having a good time while it happens. It doesn't mean I think it's a good experience.
Uh,
I think
why
it
are you
could be
wet?
said that there are people who like CBT.
Yeah, we get it, Kylie. You're probably into that.
I
What?
like torturing.
Why me?
Because you said it very suspiciously. And I think it should be noted on the record that you said it was suspicious intent.
I have never been CBT'd, and I don't plan to.
Can I ask what the fuck that is?
You're really digging a hole for yourself here.
I have never been hit in the balls with a hammer. This is not an experience I've had to live through.
You totally did come from it. Yeah. Is this? You totally were like, please hit him again, please.
Fuck off.
Oh, stop.
Good God. You guys are masochists.
What?
What nature implies this?
Guys, hey,
Hey,
I
guess
literally-
what? You're a masochist
Hit
too.
the balls
Fuck
and
off.
oh yes, daddy and shit. I don't know.
guys.
Were you not paying attention to how I was fucking letting Kylie do
Yeah.
it?
Guys, I'm reading the hatred Wikipedia right now. Did you know that Gabe?
Why?
No,
You played the
because
game like 6 times. Why do you need to read the wiki anymore?
no, but because there's still information
Tell me
I don't
shit.
know. Guys, did you know that Gabe Newell personally apologized for that game?
Funny podcast. Hope so.
That game has a funny little story, and this game did sell well because of this. It probably wouldn't have done well otherwise. When the game first came out on Steam, it got taken off by admins due to its violent nature. Which, by the way, that's dumb and retarded. I don't know why they do that. First off, there's obviously worse games on the Steam platform at the time. Double that of what hatred does.
I have a question out of curiosity. It's tangentially related to hatred in this manner.
Yeah.
Since when do they allow just like porn on Steam? Because this didn't used to
for a
happen, but
long
like yesterday I went on there and it was like,
oh,
Hitler fucking women, and I was like, what is happening? What
A
happened?
little bit after hatred, I think Gabe Newell was like, "Hey, we need to make our policies where we just allow anything."
he gave up. Hatred
Yeah,
was the break point.
Yeah, because Gabe Newell heard about this. It's like, well, what the fuck? That's artistic content, I guess. If you could call it hatred
Yeah,
artistic.
I mean, maybe.
So he was like, all right, put the game back on Steam. I'll apologize to these guys for that. And then a little bit after onwards, they started putting porn games on there.
No, I gotta look.
That's crazy.
I know they. I'm pretty sure
What's
they
that?
had porn on there before that.
Yeah, that is a good question.
They probably put it on there that way they could watch it too.
What? Oh.
I don't know if Gabe Newell's a hentai connoisseur.
Look
He
at
looks
him.
like one.
I feel
I
like he
made
dabbles
Steam.
a
Of
little
course, he's a
bit.
hentai connoisseur.
2018 seems like.
Ah, so it's been a while. I only just noticed, I guess. Well, I guess I should have noticed because I've purchased the Song of Saya on Steam, but like,
Yeah, 2018 on September, they started allowing it on there.
crazy.
Or at least around that area, anyway.
Well, but I
I
thought
don't mind it.
you still had to like have like the patch thing for visual novels.
I remember.
Yeah, you used to have to get the patch, and then that was like a little loophole, and now it's like, hey, you have porn games.
Yeah, I remember.
I guess that's probably what made me give up. Honestly,
I remember.
everyone was just like, "Oh, we'll just patch the nudity in later after we sell it to them."
Yeah.
Steve there was like, "Oh, fuck off."
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Honey Pop came out. There was this thing that you had to do, like you had to go into the files and like add a file.
Yeah,
That's also a guilty pleasure. I love.
sorry, but you pronounce it. You don't pronounce it Honey Pop.
No.
Don't say it so weirdly. Don't say it like a little fucking freak, Kylie.
Why?
Why do you have to say it like that?
Honey Pop? That's how.
Yeah.
I've only ever heard it said Honey Pop. What?
Who the fuck says
So-
Hoonie Pop?
Apparently, everybody who you two don't know.
Yeah, this is this weird little alternate universe where it's like
Is
this
this that
Summon
Mandela
effect.
effect?
Yeah, it's funny.
I don't know. It's Honey Pop. It's not. If it was HONI, it'd be Honey Pot. Pop. But no, it's got a U. It's Honey Pop.
No, it would
you-
be no, it would be Hoonie Pop if it was 2 O's.
Also, if it's a U, though, those are the same sound.
Beans.
You know what? Kylie's right on how you pronounce
No,
it.
don't you
Doesn't
leave
mean
me
I
here on
agree.
this hill, Sandy.
But no, I'm not leaving you. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate and say Kylie's right on how you pronounce it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop calling it a honey pop. All right.
I've always called it honey pop as well.
I feel insane. I feel unhinged.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot more freaks out there because this guy's questioning how you say it too, and you know what?
I don't need to take my normal
Not.
pills.
Huh?
That's what the mask is.
I was gonna say I was gonna sing the lyrics, but I don't know the lyrics to that awful song. I wish I did, man.
What'd you say, Kylie?
I said I don't need to take my normal pills.
Oh.
Because that's what the mask is.
Yeah.
I really like the remix where that song crossed over with Pumped Up Kicks. I think it's called like Triple Q made it. It's like Pumped Up Masks or something.
Oh god.
It's so bad. I love that.
It's so
What the
good.
fuck what was he thinking releasing that shit?
It's an unironically good version. Not like good, but it's a very funny version of the song.
Well, guys, I guess this will be the end of the podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After we talk about
Go listen to Pumped Up Masks by Triple Q.
So, is there anything you guys want to say before we get off?
I fucking hate all of you. I'll see you next week.
Hostile. It's a hostile.
Morbid, wow.
This is gonna be happening next week. I thought it was once every 3 months.
No, it's not every. We're trying to do it more often.
Yeah, I mean, if we want
We'll
like
see.
people to watch us,
But I don't know if it's gonna be next week. You know, we have to get. The
well, I'll
podcast
see you
edited
next
and everything.
Tuesday, I guess. I don't fucking know.
See you next. I don't know. Fucking whenever. How's that?
Nah,
Fair.
we'll see you.
That sounds about right.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you when I do the audio work.
Yeah. Well, I'm Darkshine. Who are you people?
That one
It's
schizophrenic
Morbid dead.
person.
I'm the voices in the back of
Clown's head.
Kylie's head, yeah. And also
Oh,
Lon, I
my
guess.
head now?
Yeah, we're entering your head now. We've arrived.
Oh god.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Don't worry, Kari. The podcast never existed. You never existed. We're all a hoax. In
Morbid,
fact,
shut up.
you're
You're
about to wake up right now.
Morbid, shut up. You're gonna scare Kylie.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, thicker skin than that. Come on. Don't you gotta give me a little credit.
Alright.
I didn't even get scared enough to tell my mom whenever I experienced the Night of Horrors.
We're just gonna call it that, the night of horror.
Anyway.
Oh,
Fucking, I'm Kylie. I didn't know we had to do outros either. I'm really came unprepared for both the opening and the intro into this shit.
you're
None of us come
fine. Just
prepared.
say
None of
something
us.
fucking random.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is Sandy or Genocide Giraffe. I hate Morbid and Kylie for making this go on for another fucking 30 minutes. Just,
You guys let it go on for another 30 minutes. You could have stopped the podcast.
I have to do audio work here, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I gotta do this for fucking forever now.
Yeah,
You know
we
what
had
you
to do the outro. We couldn't just, cut you guys off and be like.
And also,
"Hey,
you seem to be enjoying the conversation, so I didn't want to end that.
You know,
for
yeah,
this.
it was an enjoyable conversation.
Yeah, it was a
It
good.
was
Here's the-
interesting to hear.
You just told me to go fuck myself, or we could just ended the podcast and then I could have went back into everything.
We're not ending. This is not over, by the way, Darky. I hope not. We're keeping this in. I love the dysfunctional endings.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in, but I'm about to stop recording. So.
Yeah, please stop.
Bye,
Anything you guys
guys.
want to say?
I love you, future me. I hope you jerk off tonight.
All right. Well.
That sounds
I'll try.
great.
I hope you jerk off when you edit it. There you go.
All right.
E-
Bye, Sandy.
Yeah. Bye.